but I had no idea what I was doing. And I had this feeling, this intuition. And so I just randomly, I mean, I think Emily was like talking about what she was doing that weekend. And randomly, I just cut her off and was like, hey, do you want to do a women's retreat? And
Yes, I
she,
do.
when you're creating something that is so near and dear to your heart, it's like the universe isn't going to let you fail. And so you just get really creative, really fast, and you don't have time to really listen to the critic or the fear. All you do is you just act. It doesn't mean that it's not there. It just means that you're like, you need to take a back seat because I got bills and rent and I got payroll I got to pay for.
I've always worked with women. I've always been drawn to women, and I love guys. I'll support them however they want, but women just are so desperate for that connection and to be seen. And my classes and my clients, it's so much more than just coming in and working out. It's like therapy sometimes. Like, we're getting through those tough mom moments, those crazy mornings where they come in and they're frazzled. I'm like, yes, but you're here, and I'm so proud of you for being here. And just really being that person to kind of help support women going through the things that they're going through. And it's so interesting because my women have kind of aged with me, and so the talk was like babies and sleepless nights and all the things. And now we're kind of into teenagers and menopause and hormones and, like, so just the evolution and the life that when, that's the life that we're in right now. And so I just love kind of being that support for women. I was not surprised. I knew that there was a need for this. I feel like every single conversation we had about this event to every single person, it was like an overwhelming, oh my gosh, I need this in my life. We had this this kind of like far off vision of like, okay, this is kind of how we think it's going to be. And so it was good for us too, because it really forced us to be like, okay, we need to really, like, what do we want people to feel? What do we want them to walk away with? What exactly are we creating here? And then we need to communicate that instead of it just kind of being this dream in our head, so it was an amazing process for us too, to kind of get to where we got, I think, because I feel like it was just absolutely perfect.
Having Emily Ackart and Alessi jump into the show on episode 2 was really the podcast's first opportunity to dive into the world of small business. And it was such a cool perspective to talk to 2 independent business owners that were seeing a lot of success in their own avenues, but found this random opportunity to join forces, host a retreat, do so in a ridiculous amount of time, and grow both of their followings, their businesses, everything simultaneously. They found such a cool harmony between the 2 of them working together that this event was an overwhelming success. They brought in a ton of people from all over the area, and they hosted a full day of activities and conversations and dinner, and it was really pretty spectacular. I want you to hear their full story. It is incredible, and I know that they have more events coming up that everyone's going to want to know about, follow along with. Definitely check out the site for all of the show notes and details, but catch up with them in episode 2 to hear about this initial jump into something new for both of these small businesses. I guess this is probably where I also need to be telling you to click the links, follow along, and all of that fun stuff. Subscribe today.